Welcome to a brand new episode of TVGP's We Roguelike It. I'm your host, Boston, and joining me as always is Moonpeer.
Hello.
We're here to talk about week 2 of Raccoin. How's things going in the coin machine this past week?
The zoologist, I think is his name,
Uh-huh.
is not an easy character to play this game with.
No, that's my least played character because it's a lot.
Yep.
For anyone,
I'm currently on a run with them, and I think I'm at like stage 12, and I'm pretty sure I've unlocked the next class at this point, so I'm happy.
right. For anyone that isn't playing, it's a lot of like this animal coin will evolve or change in some way if it has this like biome or land coin that it will touch, or it's in the same clip, or that sort of thing, or this animal will hunt another animal and then change into something else. Like it's
Uh-huh.
it's kind of a
So
lot,
like,
especially for the second character.
yeah, so like you've got like the rabbit coins which you've been introduced to in the first character.
Mhm.
Now you have a wolf coin who will hunt down the rabbit coins and kill them, but will like hop across the board to do so and like knock other coins out the way, and that's kind of the whole point of him.
Yep.
Um, and then when he kills one of the rabbits, the rabbit coin, I don't even think it's scored, but it's destroyed.
Right.
The value is added to the wolf, and then the wolf poops.
Right.
Um,
Right.
Then you can use a different coin to fertilize the poop with a plant and
Yeah.
have that grow into a plant. You can have a frog and a lily pad, and every time you insert a coin or 5 coins, the frog will hop towards the lily pad coins
Hmm.
and knock everything all over. It's insane.
So here's my kind of I don't think it's a problem. The like gentlest criticism that I can give for Raccoin as I'm getting into it is I like having characters like this that are more complex. Like the very first character, the manager, I think they're called. Um, that's a lot of math
Yes.
coins. So it's a lot of the coins are going to change exponentially. They're going to interact with each other to triple values, or all your standard kind of math stuff. And
Yes.
I don't dislike having more complex characters like this character we were just talking about, or the hungry character I was talking about last week, or even the I think it's the astronomer, the one that has all the space coins.
Yeah, the
My
chemist.
It's something like that, yeah. My problem with this, however, is and this can be a problem with most roguelikes, is the more that I'm playing these other characters, the more that I'm unlocking the coins that are specific to them for all characters, which is normal for roguelikes. That's a thing that happens all the time. But I think my problem here with Raccoin is I feel like that unlocking is so accelerated that
It adds so many coins, so many things to the item pool for other
yes.
characters.
Yeah, and so like
It's where like the coin basket becomes so important.
yeah, and like I don't think it's inherently a bad thing, but I find myself, the more that I'm playing the game, I'm having a harder time getting synergies going, and I feel like I'm in that kind of like awkward
Yes.
middle phase of like I've unlocked
Uh-huh.
kind of half of the coins for all these different classes, but not a ton of everything to get myself to the point where it's easy to make like, oh, I'm playing as the manager, but I've got the hungry guys synergies, and
Yes.
that kind of like builds and builds and builds upon exponentially. I'm not past that kind of like awkward hump in the middle. And
Yeah, it's something we've talked about before on what you call it. Um, on different roguelikes. Like you hit a wall, like a little
Yeah,
soft wall. And
right,
it's kind of like a DPS check in like an action roguelike in like Vampire Survivors. It's like DPS check time. Let's see if you've got what it takes to make it to the next
right.
stage. In this case, it's like synergy check time. Like
It's
it's just hard enough
the round
to
12
see if you've
DPS
got it.
check.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so it's interesting, but I felt like that's the thing that I was struggling with the most this week was I have all these characters unlocked and I like all of them and I have all this stuff unlocked and a lot of them are cool, but I feel like I'm having trouble getting all of it to connect correctly. Like I can get to round 10 fairly easily, but then you start hitting the kind of exponentially growing numbers at that point, and you're like, no, you have to have a synergy or a plan or something at this point, and if you don't, it's just kind of like round 11 is or round 12 is incredibly long, and the whole thing just kind of peters out, which isn't bad, but
Uh-huh.
I'm having trouble getting past that.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough to
Yeah,
say the least.
and I don't. Again, I want to make sure that people don't misunderstand me. I do really like this game, and I am having a lot of fun. Especially because, like, now I've unlocked the ability to change and manipulate the what is on the spinning wheel. You know, once you fill the bar on the left hand side, you know, times 1, times 2, times 3, I can now
Yeah, I
manipulate.
just unlocked that.
Yeah, and it's interesting because there's a minimum number of things you have to have on each of the two wheels. So you can't just say like, I don't have anything. Whoops, I hit a coin tower. You know, you can't do that. But
Yes.
some of it is really interesting of like, okay, do you want to just go for all coins or do you want to go for all prize balls or do you want to kind of mix and match or do you want to just fill the whole thing up and hopefully you'll land on something great. Um,
So do you do that before each run, or do you do that like because like thinking about it, it's like if you can customize it halfway through a run, it'd be really cool to like go through like and realize you have a prize ball build
mhm,
where like every time you get prize balls, you're getting like big bonuses. So
right.
if you're able to switch it in the middle of a run, that would be extremely useful.
So you set it before you start a run, and interestingly, you can set different prize wheels for different characters. So you can say like, oh, for what I've been doing so far is I made one that seemed kind of interesting. Like the ones I tried originally was not have any prize balls whatsoever. That was not super successful, to tell you the truth, unsurprisingly. But you can either set it for a specific character you've already picked, or you can save it for all of them, or you can kind of create specific ones for each of the individual characters, which I thought was pretty interesting. So I don't have all of the options unlocked for the prize wheel, and I'm
Hmm.
kind of curious to see what else I can unlock from that because I don't know what my other options are going to be, other than
Yeah.
like these prize balls can be more rare than something else. I'm not sure.
Hmm. Just give me the biggest coin towers you can possibly give me.
That's right.
And like, because it's always fun watching a coin tower go up. Like, it's always fun.
Especially if
Because
it
it's
pops
like,
out the little window of like you can't see your score window anymore.
yes,
We
you
put it
can't
to
see
the
the
side.
scroll window anymore.
Oh, it's so
Hmm.
good. It reminds me the most of like how do we digitize pinball games? Oh, I'm gonna put the screen off to the
In the
side.
top left corner. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm. It's interesting. You know, we run into this a lot with roguelikes. You know, we usually have that like week 2 or week 3 hump of like I've been doing really great in this game, and boy, all of a sudden it's really hard, and then you kind of we either get over the hump by the time we're done covering the game or we don't. But for me, it's kind of interesting to run into it this early and be able to say, like, okay, I understand why I'm running into these issues now, and we're running into kind of the same issues we do, which is endemic to the genre, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it also helps in your case that you were also playing this like 2 weeks before we started playing it officially. I think you were like, "No, I'm just gonna get in on this straight away.
Yeah.
Get in on the ground floor." Ew.
I think also the thing that really benefits Raccoin is, and this is a positive, it's not it doesn't feel like at this point in the game where I've been playing it for, I think 3 weeks at this point. It doesn't feel like a game that I'm going to be playing for 400 hours. It doesn't even feel like a game I'm going to play for 100 hours. And to me, I think that's really good. We were actually talking about this on Pop RPG Love most recently, of like, I don't have time for a 150 plus hour JRPG right now. I have time for maybe a 15 to 20 hour JRPG right now. That sounds like the perfect size for me. And that's what I really appreciate about a game like Raccoin, of like, there's a very strong theme to it of like, hey, you've seen these machines in arcades before. And you kind of have the like luck-be landlord sort of mechanics to the synergies. And then here you go. You don't have 50 characters. A run isn't going to take you 4 hours. There isn't 7,000 items to unlock. And I appreciate that, especially with us having just come off of an Ed McMillan game, which is basically like, in the first hour, you're like, oh, I could play this probably for the next couple of years forever and not see everything.
Yep.
Which I don't think I'm at that point in my life right now. And I appreciate there being more roguelikes like this recently, as we're seeing, a deluge of roguelikes come out fairly constantly, especially on Steam. It's nice to have ones that are, this isn't your forever game. And that's okay. Like, everybody's okay with it.
Yep.
You're going to play this for a couple hours. You'll have a great time. If you want to unlock 100% of everything, there's going to be a lot of game in here. But if you don't, that's cool. Thanks for playing. I think that's really great.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Any final thoughts here for Raccoin Week 2?
No, it still continues to be cute as hell. I want stickers desperately because I want to see what they do.
Yes. Yeah, stickers are a lot of fun. And I appreciate, as I'm playing a bunch of other games that are fairly demanding and kind of difficult and kind of hardcore, I really appreciate Raccoin just being like, yeah, man, we're here to chill. We're going to have some great music, some good graphics, some cute rabbits and raccoons. Let's do it. Like, okay, great. Thank you, Raccoin.
Yeah, it's very casual.
Yes, I love it. All right. Thanks, everyone, for listening. We'll see you all next run. Bye.
Boy.